the same philosophy. We all dedicated the best hours of our days to climbing the stairway of success that we dreamed would lead us into the coveted corner office, the opulent summer home in the Hamptons, and perhaps that spectacular ski chalet in France. We all wanted to be famous, admired, and honored. We all wanted to be filthy rich, and most of all, we all wanted to be wanted. And though I did entertain the idea of being a mother one day and raising a family in the future, the dreams of my quietest moments were more along the lines of appearing on the cover of Forbes or Fortune magazine, with the headline under my sleek figure stating, "Catherine Cruz, the CEO who broke all the rules and still won," then cheering on children at Little League games. On the way to work, I used to repeat affirmations like, "Today will be the best day of my life," and "I have the millionaire's mind and the warrior's heart." I can just see you shaking your head right now, but I wanted success so badly back then I would have done anything for it. I would have said whatever people asked me to say, done whatever anyone told me to do, and climbed over anyone who had the misfortune to get in my way. I'm not saying I'm proud of the person I was back then. I'm just telling you that that's who I was. I was tough, ruthless, ambitious, and driven, to a fault, closing down my emotional side in an effort to survive in the world I had made for myself. My life was defined by my work, and I felt I was destined to reach the pinnacle of success in business. On my office wall were these words of the great English poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow that I believed said it all. "Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time." Sure, my pals from MBA school and I learned to pay lip service to all those honey-covered platitudes like, "People come first," and "People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care," that were served up all too frequently by well-heeled consultants and well-meaning business professors. But deep within each one of us, there lived only one desire: to serve ourselves and meet our own goals, hopes, and dreams, no matter how many people we had to trample to do it. And so we sacrificed our very souls for the sake of professional success and the pursuit of big money. We gave everything we had to our work, and though I'm now embarrassed to admit it, in the early years, it was fun, really fun. As the brightest student in my class, I had my pick of the best companies on the planet to work for. Having always been a bit of a rebel, I delighted in rejecting every one of their six-figure offers, much to the chagrin of my mother, who thought I was out of my mind. Remembering the advice of one of my favorite professors in business school, himself a person who chose to walk the road less traveled, he preached, when searching for your ideal job, stop asking, "Is this the company I'd like to work for?" and start asking, "Is this a company that I'd like to own?" I settled on a fast-track management position with a little-known financial services firm with massive growth potential. Never discount the power of stock options to attract even the most uninterested job candidate. Every morning at precisely 5:15, my shiny black Mercedes, a signing bonus from my new employer, sped through the underground parkade of the 70-story glass and metal office tower that I was to spend the next few years of my life within. With a fresh copy of the Wall Street Journal in one hand and my alligator skin attaché case in the other, I strode to the bank of elevators and then up to the 62nd floor office. This was my real home. Once there, I would check my messages, return all phone calls, and then proceed to live out the next 16 to 18 hours in a state of high anxiety and near chaos. In short order, I was promoted to divisional and then senior vice president, all before I was 35. I had the pleasure of flying around the world first class, rubbing shoulders with the business elite, eating in the finest restaurants, and doing deals that would make my contemporaries shudder with jealousy. I was eventually given a luxurious office, and I finally did buy that ski chalet, thanks to my stock options that, as I had hoped, soared through the stratosphere. A few years ago,